All right, y'all. So look, I'm gonna tell you about this crazy Black Friday GameStop situation. So everybody know Black Friday was yesterday. So people was camped out at GameStop for the PS5 and the Xbox. I was one of those people who was actually camped out at GameStop for the PS5 and the Xbox, right? So I get there. Well, actually, I take it back. I actually went to one location first. I drove past the location, and I saw there's probably like 5 or 6 people out there. So I'm like, all right, somebody had gave me a tip about another location, then nobody was out there. So I go to the other location, there's probably like 4 or 5 people out there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay at this one. So when I'm sitting out there for like 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden I asked somebody, I just shouted out. I was like, so how many, does anybody know how many consoles they got? Because it's my first time. You gotta think, man, it's my first time doing this Black Friday thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna give me the console. You know what I'm saying? I kept telling everybody, yeah, I'm gonna have the console next week. Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? So somebody said, well, they're supposed to have. Somebody said they're supposed to have at least 5 units of the PS5 and at least 5 units of the Xbox. So I'm like, cool. I'm like number 7th in line. So I'm like, good, cool. I'm thinking even if I didn't get the PS5, I can always get the Xbox, and I can either play, 2K on Xbox, or I can sell the Xbox, which I probably was gonna sell the Xbox, But anyway, so and then somebody said, well, there's a sign on the door that says 0 PS5s and 4 Xboxes, right? And I'm looking at them. I said, so when was the sign put up? And they was like, well, somebody was there on Wednesday, Thanksgiving Day. Somebody got there at 10 p.m. They said, well, the manager, I saw him walking out. First he went in, basically he went in the store, and then all of a sudden he put a paper up on the door. It's an older couple. They had to be in like they 60. That's probably, I don't know, they could have been 60-year-old gamers, man. They could have been camping out for their nephew, nieces, grandkids, whatever. You never know. So I said nephew, nieces. They're like 60. Their nephews, nieces be like 40. So, but they're probably their great grandkids or whatever. So anyway, as she said, no, the manager put this paper on the door, then he just left. And I said, y'all still waiting out here? And one girl looked at me. She was like, yeah, it's better to wait out here and wait it out to see, and instead of just leaving and not knowing. So I'm thinking like, no. So I hurried up and ran, got in my car. I ain't gonna lie, y'all ran. You know what I'm saying? They was looking at me like, hey, where you going? I said, I'll be back. I knew I wasn't coming back. I was going back to the other GameStop. So when I got back to the other GameStop, there was probably like 3 more people added to the line. So I was number 13 in line, right? So I said the same question. I had same question. They was like, well, some Chinese dude said yesterday there's only going to be 2 PlayStations and like 6 Xboxes, but and then the people in front of him was like, man, don't listen to him, man. He's just trying to get people to leave. I don't know why he wants people to leave. So I'm thinking like, all right, well, I like forget I'm just going to sit here. So, man, I ain't going to lie to y'all, man. I'm kind of salty a little bit, man. I'm tell you why I'm salty. Because I missed out on some money. You know what I'm saying? I missed out on like $250 sitting out there for 4, what was it, 5? What time I get there? 5.5 hours. I was mad, right? So, but that's besides the point. But anyway, so, I'm sitting there, whatever, looking at my phone, playing my phone, whatever, still searching, for any other locations that may have them. This location has 9 PS5, so I should have went to that first location. I should have went to this other location, but it is what it is. One location said they had 9 PS5s and whatever. So if I went to that location, I would most definitely walked out there or something. But that was already packed. They already had like 20 people in line, so I'm sitting there, hours passed, and I was getting cold. I was cold, but I wasn't cold. You waiting on something, you anticipate something, you can deal with whatever's coming. Deal with whatever situation, the weather, whatever. So, I was dealing with that. So, 5:30 come around, and then a worker from the next store, I think it might have been Carter's or T-Mobile, they was like, hey, can y'all get from in front of the door? And everybody looked at them like, no, we ain't getting in front of you. She's like, well, I got my own Black Friday sale going on. And we like, everybody looking at her like, so? Like, we try to get this PS5 and Xbox, right? She's like, well, my customers are going to be here at 6, and I don't want them to think that this line's long, so they won't come in. Remember, it's Carter's. They sell baby clothes and They sell baby clothes and toddler clothes and stuff like that. So we thinking, all right, so we readjust the line to take it back and go the opposite way because we was lined up going this way. So we readjust the line to Gamestop's door and went to the left. You know what I'm saying? So we got out of their way. So not even 15 minutes after that. You gotta remember GameStop opens at 7. Everybody been out there however long they been out there. So if I've been out there 5.5 hours, there was somebody by the door. You know they've been out there 13 hours. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, they was out there from like 7. They was out there from like 7 or 6 p.m. the Thanksgiving until they opened at 7. So motherfuckers was out there really 13 hours. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, so not even like 15 minutes later, a GameStop employee comes. So as soon as a GameStop employee is walking up, everybody kind of, we all was nice about it. We all knew our positions, but everybody kind of just looked at, you know what I'm saying, kind of rushed the door a little bit, but everybody knew their spots. As she went in, lifted the little metal thing up, the guards lifted it up, closed the door, locked the door, and slammed it back down. And we like, how many game consoles? She said, I'm not going to reveal none of that. So we thinking like, damn, bitch, you can't tell us how many game consoles? Like, we've been sitting out here for 6 hours and 13 hours and 12, 10 hours. You can't let us know how many game consoles. So I'm like, all right. Then all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, because I know they said they're supposed to post how many game consoles there was on the door, you know what I'm saying, between 6 and 6:30, so people just wouldn't be wasting their time. So after that, let me see. After that, she posted a thing on the door, right? And somebody's like, yes, it's 2 and 10 guys. It's 2 and 10 guys. Remember, I'm number 13 in line, right? So there's only 12 consoles. Remember, I'm number 13 in line, right? So I'm thinking like 2 and 10. I'm like 1, 2. They started counting 1, 2, 3. So we're all gonna get one right here, guys. Those 2 guys at the front, they're gonna get the PS5. We're just gonna get the Xbox. I'm looking like, I'm sorry. So we had like 30 minutes to go, right? We had 30 minutes to go until the store opens. So I'm thinking I'm 13 in line. Somebody's credit card may not work. Somebody's credit card may not work. Somebody might get in there and be like, I really don't want this. I don't want that console. I'll share with you. And then, bam, you got a console, right? So with that being said, they opened the door, right? So the first dude, they allowed 20 people in the store at a time. But they only allowed, here's the funny thing, they only allowed 12 people in the store at the same, at one time. They only allowed 12, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, y'all could pass say 20, but you only allowed 12. So, the one dude go in, he get the PS5. I think they had 2 digitals. And then the next dude go up, he get the PS5. It's just so funny, right? The third dude go up, you gotta think the first person that got the PS5, he darted out of the store. He was gone. We saw him running. He literally ran to his car. Like, I mean, one of them type ran to his car. Plus it was dark, and basically tossed the PS5 in the passenger side seat. He pulled out driving with his lights. I don't even think he even knew his lights was even off until he got almost halfway out of the parking lot. Then he turned his lights on. He was ready to go. The second person, I guess the guy's PS5. Now, let me tell you about this. Like I said, we was outside the store, we could look in. The dude got the PS5. He sat right there. He was talking to people, right? So the third dude get his Xbox, you know what I'm saying? And they just sitting in the store talking like, whatever. The fourth dude get his Xbox, right? Okay, remind you, there's only 12 units. Right? And there's 12 people in the store. Everybody was going to get a console. You may not got the console you wanted. Only the first 2 people got the console they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, hey, if you wanted the Xbox, you got the Xbox. If you didn't, it is what it is. Man, don't you know, I think the people that was in front of me who went in last, man, the dude who had the PS5, yanked the bag out of his hand, right? There's 2 dudes, but there's one dude yanked the bag out of his hand, ran out of the store and darted through the parking lot with it. I mean, gone. Dude chasing him after the dude he stands in front is chasing him. Now you gotta remember, bro, one dude sat out there for 12, 13 hours, right? The other dude's probably out there 10 hours. Can you imagine being cold and all that, and you buying it and just sitting in the store talking because y'all was out there for almost a 12-hour shift. Y'all communicated and talked, right? So dude snatched the bag. Snatched the whole bag, ran out of the store. I could have stopped it, but I wouldn't get no PS5, so I'm not going to stop it. Ain't my problem. If I would have got PS5, I probably would have stopped it. But I wouldn't get no PS5. No, ain't my... Dude, I mean, gone. All the way down, look, all the way down the street, man. Right? All the way gone. Like, and then the dude that took off running with the PS5, he rode with his homeboy, who knows who was I guess 11th or something in line. As they didn't come back. They was gone. I don't know where they in. Oh, look, I sat at that store maybe 20, 30 minutes after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't get my console, you know, whatever. But I sat at the store. I think dude may have been with his mom. No, I wasn't 13. I was 14 in line. That's why I didn't get no console. Yeah, I was 14 in line. That's why. You know what I'm saying? I said 13. Well, I say 13. I was 14 in line. But so what happened was the dude in front of me, they let him go in the store. So he got the little Xbox. And I'm sitting there, man, I'm like, man, I'm salty. Like, for real, I was hurt. I was salty behind that. So yeah, that's the little crazy story, man. Them dudes never came back, bro. Like literally, like, I probably sat in that line another 20, 25 minutes to see if somebody's credit card. Dude never came back, bro. Just imagine you waiting 13 hours and you literally talking to the person, you know, you literally talking to the people, then you buy it and you sitting there talking to him, his homeboy buy it, and then the dude snatch the bag and take off running and you chase him. Imagine, bro. Now that's my first crazy Black Friday experience to where I actually waited, you know what I'm saying, some hours for something that I didn't get. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's all good. We're going to keep trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stressed out. It's not the end of the world. We'll get our hands on a PS5 when we get our hands on a PS5. Until then, man, like up the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Peace.